Yeah, so season opened up April 1st, which we had about a good hour and a half opening morning turkey hunting on opening day. And then that bad front came in. So I didn't hunt much. And it wasn't until Monday that you and I got back out there. So the birds, really hadn't had much pressure. And we went up to Cemetery Hill, a good hot spot usually. And in good, turkey fashion, there wasn't anything going on up there. So then we, packed it up, moved over to the Daniel field. I think we got over there probably like, 7:45. And get up on the ridge, immediately start hearing some birds gobbling. Sounds like 2 birds. Little do we know it's 3 birds. And, sit down at the killing tree up there on the end of the ridge. Yelp a couple times, and immediate call. Then those birds, you saw it, they start running. And that one bird out front, he was either the dominant bird or he was the least dominant bird, and he didn't want to get his ass kicked, but he knew he was faster than the rest of them, so he showed up first. He came in, he was probably like 60 yards, and he stopped. And I don't really feel comfortable shooting out to 60, so I, was hoping he'd come on in, and he did, but, he kind of snuck around us on the side, and he had that, he had a little bit of a ridge or a little slope and a hill kind of between us and him. So, he's on one side of this little slope and rise, and we're on the other. So it gives it that kind of, it's always a bad optical illusion for me, kind of looking over that. You always shoot high in that situation. Kind of like, you don't want to lob the shot in because he's in range, but it's very deceptive of where the bird actually is in that situation.
Think you missed it?
I screwed it up. First bird of the season, I got jittery and I missed him twice. Clean misses. I got up, ran over there in the woods, hoping to find a flopping turkey, which I did not find. He was not there. And then, get back to the tree, and I'm over there, hating life, cussing, complaining, whining. And I don't know, we hadn't been there maybe 5 minutes, just standing around. And then all of a sudden, we start hearing gobbling again, back pretty much in the same place those birds were starting out. And we sat back down, packed our shit up as fast as we could, got in the Crazy Creeks and sat down and called, and they gobbled back almost hotter than they did the first time they were gobbling. And they immediately came back in this time, but all 3 of them were together. And they, again, ran in, but did the same thing they did before and snuck around the backside of that hill and then stayed in the wood line and then came right up on us to the killing tree at probably like 35 yards and took a shot and made a bad shot again. Got him that. But hit the bird. Probably would have killed the bird eventually, but he needed a little coercing to go to the light. And jumped on him rodeo style and finished him off. So, that was a crazy first hunt for anybody. Crazy hunt for a veteran turkey hunter. You never get that lucky with birds. But we got him. for someone who hasn't ever been turkey hunting before, seeing that, you probably think, oh man, turkey hunting's a joke. Is that how you felt after you saw that?